Taking a look at some of our Alaska news for this Monday morning. It is September 4th, 2017. Yes, officially it is Labor Day in the United States. The governor of Alaska has called for a fourth special session. It will start October 23rd. Of course, getting very close to election time, and therefore it's not really likely that the legislators are going to engage in any really, controversial measure like, for instance, taking the permanent fund and putting it towards state government, but that seems to be exactly what Governor Walker is asking for. He's been pushing for this revenue issue for some time, and now that the Alaska Supreme Court basically ruled that, the governor could veto the money for the permanent fund if he wanted to, which he had done last year, and then the legislature, of course, basically doing the same thing this year. There's the suggestion that perhaps the legislature will decide to go ahead and just take the permanent fund. We'll see what they do. A teenager, 14 years old, collapsed during gym class at Savoonga, died. This happened on Friday afternoon. No word as to the cause of death. However, it is being investigated right now. Troopers have been investigating waste claims in the 40-mile caribou hunt. If you have ever participated in that 40-mile hunt, you know that it is a bit of a, what would you call it, a shooting gallery. It's kind of crazy with the caribou running in between the hunters, which are firing in every direction. Anyway, a number of caribou were shot that weren't supposed to be. This particular hunt was a bull-only hunt, and there were at least 15 cows that were shot and left to rot. Another couple of bulls that were not properly salvaged, only portions of the meat were taken and left. Number of citations for people taking the antlers out without taking the meat first. And, of course, some other minor citations like failure to leave the evidence of sex on the caribou. However, in most cases, the troopers said that the hunters were cooperating and helping them, especially when they were helping to salvage the caribou that other people wasted, so that some people who didn't get any caribou might be able to actually get some meat. They also said that 15 out of the 16 citations for shooting the wrong sex came from people self-reporting. The state of Alaska has rejected Exxon's plans for the expansion of Point Thompsoin. And, at the same time, Alaska has now used settlement from the Exxon Valdez oil spill, using some of those funds to preserve land by buying property down in Kodiak and turning it into a game preserve. You may have remembered that whole controversy about whether or not marijuana businesses could have the Alaskan Grown label. Well, they can't, because Alaskan Grown gets federal money, but Made in Alaska does not. That's a state program, and they have said that they're proudly welcoming marijuana businesses. So if you're a marijuana business and you want to get a Made in Alaska stamp, you can do it. A number of other stories that we don't have time for, like the $1.6 million Birch Hill bike path that's under construction, or the high-speed police chase that was hailed as heroic, versus the community high-speed police chase, which has been told, no, you shouldn't do that. Leave that to the police. Many more stories. If you want to get a 30 to 40-minute audio version of the news, become a subscriber at radiofreespeech.com.